What is critical thinking? The word critical in an academic context does not mean very important. For example, when we make a critical decision, or very bad or dangerous, such as when someone in a critical condition. It also does not mean be negative about something. For example, when we criticize someone. Critical thinking in an academic context means looking at information, ideas, and theories with a questioning attitude. For example, when watching the news, you may want to ask some questions. Is this information true? How does the reporter know about it? And what or how other channels report? And what is uncritical thinking? It's when you automatically believe what you hear, read, or see without asking whether it is accurate, true, or reasonable. When you do not think critically, you will tend to rely on other people's thinking rather than developing your own thinking and judgment. And you will also miss out information from other sources and perspectives. As a consequence, uncritical thinking can make you become vulnerable to misinformation and manipulation, as well as make your argument lack evidence and be less convincing. The underpinning of critical thinking is skepticism and objectivity. Skepticism means not automatically accepting something you hear, read, or see. And objectivity means approaching and trying to understand something from a neutral position rather than relying on your own or someone else's belief or opinion. Why critical thinking important? Critical thinking is important, especially in an academic context, because firstly, it helps us to understand what is really going on. It also helps us to develop our independent thinking rather than relying on what we are told. And it helps us to ensure that our argument is informed by reason, judgment, and supported by evidence. It also helps us to be aware of our bias by reflecting, am I resisting on a certain idea, or what perspective am I missing, or what are the motives for me to believe something to be true. And finally, it helps us to improve our problem solving by considering alternative views and making a rational decision.